Ashley, who's the germaphobe in your house? What's going on?
It's not me anymore. I thought it was.
So Ashley's got, I don't even know. She gets mad if we say girlfriend.
The woman I'm dating.
If she was any other person, she'd say, this is my girlfriend. But all right, this is the woman that she's dating.
Mm-hmm.
What do we call her?
LG.
Life's good.
Life's good.
Yeah, look at that. I like that. Never gonna forget it.
Tell me about Life's Good.
So when we evacuated, was it last week?
We've had 2 evacuations.
Yeah, we had 2.
I know, the first, the second
Pick
one.
whichever
the second one, that's for Milton. We evacuated from Milton and we went to a hotel in Orlando. And obviously when I get there, I make sure everything's clean, make sure Lysol the place or whatever. And that's it. She went as far as she didn't bring any house shoes or anything. So anytime she would get out of bed, she would put her socks on as if they were house shoes. And then she would take them off as if they were house shoes. So I was like, hey, can you grab me a water out of the fridge? She was like, because she got to put her socks on. She would literally put her socks back on, walk over to get me a drink, and then before she got back in bed, she would sit on the edge of the bed, take her socks off, and then she'd get in bed.
Just get a pair of slippers.
No, she did. We were at a hotel, and it was hurricane, so we can't just go out to a store. So she was using her socks as slippers, and I thought it was the craziest thing ever because I wasn't doing that. So when I would get in bed with my socks on, she would completely freak out. She was like, "Oh my God, you're just getting all these germs in the bed," and I never thought about it. Maybe you'll freak out because you're a germaphobe, Joe. She goes, think about it, Ashley. When they're cleaning your room, they're using their shoes that they walked outside on to walk around your hotel room to clean it. So I lied to her. I was like, no, they don't. The company gives them nice, fresh shoes so they clean your hotel room.
I've never thought about it either.
I know.
But my experience with hotels is that I always see the cleaning ladies wear those booties. You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen them wear booties.
I've never looked at their feet.
But just to make myself feel good, I was like, no, they don't. I was like, the hotel gives them shoes that they come and they swap out.
800-409-9393. I mean, this is a loaded segment because there's a lot that I need to figure out. First of all, if anyone works in the hotel industry,
how clean is the hotel?
I need to. Ignorance is bliss for me.
Yeah.
800-409-9393. That is 800-409-9393. If you work in the hotel industry, I would love to talk to you. Secondly, if you are a hotel guest, if you're staying at a hotel, are you doing any of what Ashley said? Because I always thought that I was a germaphobe.
Mm-hmm.
But
she's taking it to another level.
Well, you are.
How?
I've never Lysoled.
Your hotel room?
No.
Really? I do all the time. The remote control, the toilet.
I've never even thought to do that.
Yeah. Because they clean it, yes, but it just feels different when I want to clean it.
The floor, now granted, when I'm anywhere, I play the floor is lava, so I'm never touching it.
Oh, okay.
But it's serious. I'll raw dog the floor whenever.
They used to naked on the sheets.
Hey, who is this?
Kelsey.
Kelsey, do you work in the hotel industry? Are you a hotel employee? Oh, no, the phone hung up. Kelsey, call back.
Call back. Yeah, I'm texting people telling them to call us because we got some great texts.
Do we?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess not at all. And if I'm staying at like a nice, I don't like stay at nice hotels.
Hotel, I'm still gonna Lysol it down.
The pillow's the only thing that kind of freaks me out, or the comforter.
Yeah, I used to be afraid of the comforter too, but now I'm kind of just over it. Like, you know what?
But if you're not, do you Lysol your comforter? I just don't get.
Well, I mean, I spray it in the air over the comforter. If it touches it, touches it. Like I said, the remote control, the toilet seat, the desk that they have you sitting there at, like the arms of the chair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That. I don't even know what to think about that.
It's just an extra level of protection I assume that I have for myself. Because yes, I do believe the hotels are nice and the cleaning service they're doing their job and make sure everything's clean. But knowing myself and knowing sometimes when I'm cleaning other people's places, I might not give you 100%. I might give you 90% today, only cleaning half of the toilet seat. and then somebody's booty juice is there. It's like, ugh.
Hey, who's this?
It's Kelsey. I got disconnected.
Beautiful. I'm happy that I got you back on. Kelsey, what's going on?
So I didn't work in hotels, but I worked on private and charter yachts, and we did have to be either barefoot in the rooms or wear boat shoes that we could only wear on the boat. Hotels, I think the standards are a little lower, though.
Do you recommend Lysoling?
The
Is
whole
that a
room.
word? Lysoling?
I'm Lysoling.
Yeah, are you disinfecting? I suppose that's probably a better way to ask.
Me? No, but I'm not a germaphobe at all. My fiance is, and he probably would, but me, definitely not.
Shout out to your fiance, making sure you're not getting no germs.
I want your
Exactly. You
fiance,
gotta keep him around.
Kelsey, I want your fiance to listen to every single thing that we do besides this one moment so that you don't have to deal with what I'm afraid I might have to deal with. I might go into the next hotel and just bring bleach.
Yeah.
This is so
Bleach the
I will
strange
say
to me.
working on boats makes you think about how bad the hotels are. This is what the yacht rooms are like.
Why? What's some of the most disgusting things you've seen in a hotel room cleaning? Or on a yacht cleaning?
So on the my favorite boat story is Cinco de Mayo, and I was working with a couple, and they were they were all drinking, and we had many Cinco de Mayo hats for decor on the table, and the lady was like, tomorrow or tonight, I'm going to take a Sharpie and I'm going to use this hat on Charlie and draw a little face on his penis.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, that sounds great. And then the next morning when I went to clean their room, the little hat and a Sharpie was next to the bed.
Oh, that's gross. Yeah. That's a visual I did not know.
all right, I'm buying bleach. We'll
Yeah.
talk to you later, Kelsey. I love that. Hey, Tiffany, you do work at a hotel.
I do. I actually just work at the front desk, but I've never seen any of the housekeepers swap out their shoes to little booties or like clean slippers or anything to make sure the floors stay clean or to not get dirty. So I don't know how true that is at other properties.
Well, I made it up. I was just trying
Yeah,
I just
now
wanted to
I'm
make
wondering.
myself feel good.
We should just start making up random things.
I just wanted to make myself feel good.
Tiffany, as someone that does work in a hotel, and you work in a good hotel in Lakeland, we don't have to say where it is if you don't want to, but do you working there, does that change your whole thought process on when you travel and you go to other hotels? Are there specific things that you do that maybe we should be doing?
Not necessarily me personally, just because I'm not really that much of a germaphobe.
Yep.
I just tend to trust the housekeepers that clean that room from whoever was previously there and just trust that they did a good, thorough cleaning. The trust is there up until I find something, of course.
Yeah.
So I'm really not that much of a germaphobe. So
I
personally, I just travel normally.
Yeah, I love our housekeeping. I've never had a bad housekeeper at a hotel,
Same.
and maybe I've just gotten lucky at the hotels I stay at. But I don't know. Even when I evacuated, I needed to be at this specific place for a little bit, and the woman that was our she was the housekeeper or whatever. It sounds like I have a housekeeper. I don't. It was just at a hotel.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she was incredibly kind and nice, and she even put my shoes right because I throw my shoes and all that stuff. And she was a queen.
I love that.
All right,
Yes,
Tiffany.
there's always fabulous housekeepers that are out there.
We love you, Tiffany. Thank you so much for calling in. And everything was feeling good and great until Angela called in. And Angela, now you're going to freak us all out. Go ahead.
Angela, what?
Okay, so I used to actually be the manager over at one of the hotels over in the D.C. metropolitan area, and one of our biggest issues was the comforters. They don't wash the comforters
At all?
at all.
Okay, why?
They only wash them if there's a stain.
That I don't. You're not washing comforters after strangers are sleeping on
So-
them.
They don't know.
Here's
They
a
don't
question.
wash the comforters.
Here's a question. What would happen if on your first day you check in before you go out and explore or whatever, and you took wine and you spilled a little bit on the comforter, and then you call and you're like, hey, So I just came in here. There's a little bit of wine on the comforter. Do you guys mind if you switch it out? Would you then get a clean comforter?
Yes. Yes, you would get a clean comforter. So normally they're duvets. So whenever I learned that, I went to hotels. I just started taking a duvet with me and a couple of flat sheets, because if they see that the beds haven't been slept in, it doesn't matter if someone was in there. They won't change the sheets.
All right. Here's another question for you.
Uh-huh.
What the hell is a duvet? Duvet? Are you talking
Yeah,
about a bidet?
No. A bidet cleans your butt.
Oh.
No, a duvet is a duvet cover, and it's basically like a slip for your comforter.
Ah.
So you put it inside.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot to travel with, though.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Why can't hotels just clean the comforters? Is it too expensive?
I don't know why. I
It's a lot
don't
of
know
work.
why. That was like one of my biggest complaints, because I used to stay in the hotel, and when you rip the hotel cover back, it was just like there was like stuff underneath it, and I'm like, oh, no. So most hotels, unless you're staying in something super, super fancy, they don't regularly change the duvet covers unless there's a stain on it.
Jesus. All right. Well, I'm bringing a bottle of wine with me everywhere I go. And I'm going to get a little spilly. I'm a little messy.
And I'm bringing slippers because someone texted that the housekeepers usually walk out to the dumpster to obviously dispose of the trash, and they go back into the room with those same shoes.
What do you do when you get into
they
your
don't carpet
place?
clean.
I take my shoes right off at the door.
Oh, yeah? And then do you
Yeah.
wash your feet from your nasty shoes?
No, I put my shoes in my slippers that don't go outside. I have house slippers.
Do you ever take your shoes off in here?
Yeah, but they're up
and then
in the air.
do you put your socks on the ground?
Yeah, but I don't put
And then
these
do you
socks in the
put your
bed.
socks in your shoes?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
But they're not going in my bed.
Angela, we gotta lock her up and bathe her. Ugh, I'm disgusted by
Lord.
her. She is gross. Angela, we'll talk to you later.